If I asked you right now, what is the single most important nutrient you need to build muscle? Your answer would probably be protein, right? But how exactly does protein help build muscle? In order to find out, I think it's important that we understand what protein is. Protein is an essential macronutrient compound made up of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, and nitrogen. Its primary use in the body is structural, meaning it is used for the production of other substances in the body, such as your skeletal muscle, cardiac muscle, smooth muscles, and many more. When you digest protein, whether that be from eggs, steak, whey protein, the body breaks it down into smaller and smaller amino acid chains in the small intestine via digesting enzymes. You can imagine these enzymes as scissors cutting long chains into smaller chains. These smaller chains are called free-form amino acids. After absorption and metabolism occurs in the small intestine, the rest of the free-form amino acids are transported to the liver, where further metabolism occurs. The primary fate of all amino acids entering the liver is catabolism. However, a special amino acid called branched-chain amino acids do not go through this fate. Instead, they are released into the bloodstream, where they are taken up by skeletal muscle and undergo muscle protein synthesis, or the building of muscle, and muscle repair, which is why it is so important to ingest proteins with a high BCAA content for muscle growth. So how much do you need? Well, there's a big debate on this topic in the science and fitness arena. Some people say you don't need a lot, some people say you need heaps of it. The recommended daily intake is 0.8 grams per kilogram, meaning an individual weighing 100 kilograms would consume about 80 grams per day. However, I think for muscle growth and optimal results, individuals who undergo resistance training should consume at least 2.5 grams per kilogram. And to back up my recommendation, let's take a look at scientific literature. A study completed by Helms and colleagues in 2014 had resistance training athletes consume a high protein diet of 3.4 grams per kilogram. And even though the protein amount was almost a gram greater than the recommended amount, the study showed that there were no health problems to the trainees, and there was in fact a greater decrease in percentage body fat on these athletes. In conclusion, I think in order to maintain or obtain muscle growth, it is important for one to consume an amount of 2.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. And to the extreme, for strength training and resistance training athletes, an amount of above that could also see significant growth and significant results in your body composition.